Dark Side of K-pop, The Burning Sun Gate. In January of 2018, a nightclub called The Burning Sun was opened in Gangnam area of Seoul, South Korea in the Meridien Hotel. The club was founded by the popular K-pop boy band Big Bang Seungri, and it was often called Seungri's Club. The club promoted itself as the most elegant and finest club in South Korea to its visitors. The club included a basement level for EDM, a second level for hip-hop, VIP admittance, 60 VIP tables near the DJ box and stage, spacious dance floors, and accommodation for 1,000 guests. The drink menu listed Armand de Brignac champagne and Louis XIII cognac sets, priced in the thousands of dollars. The sound system was set up by Function One, a specialized overseas company whose sound expert, Tony Andrews, was invited to the club for sound tuning. Seungri served as one of the DJs along with other local and visiting guest artists like Rehab. But there was a dark side of this lavish club that was revealed almost a year later after its grand opening. January 28, Kim Sang-kyo assault at Burning Sun. The first public awareness of the Burning Sun scandal was on January 28, 2019, when MBC News Desk reported on an alleged assault of a 29-year-old clubgoer, Kim Sang-kyo, at the Burning Sun nightclub. Kim said he was attempting to help a woman who was being sexually harassed, but staff had assaulted him. When the Yeoksam police arrived, he was arrested as the assailant and booked on 7 charges, including criminal battery, an indecent act, defamation, and the obstruction of the performance of official duties. He said the police assaulted him after he was placed under arrest. The incident occurred on November 24, 2018, but came to media attention in January 2019 after Kim posted a petition on the Chonghwa Day website detailing his assault by Burning Sun staffers and mistreatment by police, and further stating that female customers were drugged by staffers and the club had a corrupt relationship with district police. Initial allegations at Burning Sun. The initial January 28 report of the Kim incident by MBC News Desk had included 2 CCTV videos of the club's security footage purportedly showing Kim's assault inside the club, and a second one showing a woman being dragged down a hallway and alleged to have been drugged. A KBS report soon added that an alleged former employee had talked about illegal drug use in the club's VIP rooms. An additional report by MBC on February 14 included allegation of a purported VIP client of the club who said staff solicited him in text messages offering women who were available for intimacy after readying them with date drugs. He claimed to have received a video clip from staff showing an intoxicated woman being assaulted. By January 31, 2019, the Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency SMPA had taken charge of the investigation, which included allegation of local Gangnam police corruption and collusion with the club's owner, and had assigned a team to look into the club's allegation of sexual violence, drug use, Kim's arrest, and any connection with the local police station. The SMPA said their quick response and follow-up investigation was due to media attention garnered by the Big Bang K-pop group member Seungri's affiliation with the club. They also said they had expanded their probe of drug-related allegations to all Gangnam clubs due to club marketing by independent merchandisers or MDs for many different clubs. Seungri's involvement and his relationship to the nightclub immediately became a hot media issue. The chief of YG Entertainment released a statement on January 31st that Seungri had been at the club on November 28 but left before Kim's incident occurred. He also said Seungri's recent resignation as a senior director of the club was due to his upcoming military enlistment. Seungri's delayed response to the controversy was in an Instagram statement on February 2, stating that he was not present at the club during Kim's alleged assault, had belatedly heard about it and served as an executive director for the club and had no part in the club's operation or management. But he, however, apologized that he had not taken responsibility from the beginning. February 26, first Kakao Talk messages revealed. KakaoTalk is a mobile messaging app that is highly popular in South Korea. Almost 93% of the population uses the application to message. This may seem like an innocent application, but in this incident, the messages that were found were unbelievable to say the least. On February 26, 2019, SBS Funny released the first portions of the KakaoTalk recordings that would become crucial in the investigation, saying their origin was an anonymous source which had turned them over to the Anti-Corruption and Civil Rights Commission on February 22. The recordings dated back in 2015 and seemed to implicate Seungri with allegation that he had directed Burning Sun staff to arrange prostitutes for foreign investors who were coming to Seoul at another Gangnam nightclub. The source had cited possible police collusion as the reason for not turning them over directly to police. The police held a press conference on March 4, saying they had not seen the original unedited KakaoTalk messages and doubted their veracity, just prior to an SBS report detailing how they had obtained them. On February 27, Seungri was questioned by the SMPA, a lengthy interview that lasted overnight and included a drug test. Seungri denied allegations of attempts to buy intimacy for potential foreign investors and any knowledge of the KakaoTalk messages which had been disclosed by media conversation he allegedly had with Burning Sun co-founder and another of its employees about such arrangements, and he denied substance use. Media reports said that various nightclubs were used for the lobbying, including one named Arena, where Seungri allegedly arranged sexual favors for investors. In one alleged chat conversation between Seungri and his business partners in December 2015, Seungri says, "Give B, the anonymous investor, everything she wants. Get a hold of the main rooms, 3 and 4 at the club Arena. We have guests from Taiwan." After confirming arrangement with a man surnamed Kim, Seungri asked, "And what about the girls?" "Give them the easy girls." Yu answered, "I'm getting them ready. So if you get 2, then lead them to the hotel rooms." 2 is good? March 11, Jung KakaoTalk chat rooms and source revealed. The source of the KakaoTalk messages was revealed to be a lawyer, Bang Jun-yoon. On March 11, when he was interviewed, and he stated that he had obtained the messages from a whistleblower, possibly a technician at a phone repair shop, where singer and entertainer Jung Jun-young had dropped his phone off for repairs. The whistleblower had sent an email to Bang of thousands of chats taken from Jung's phone, which took place over 8 months between 2015 and 2016. When the Burning Sun scandal started, the phone messages were forwarded to the Anti-Corruption and Civil Rights Commission and the SBS Fund-E, and the secretly filmed sex tapes and other chat messages on Jung's phone became public. During the SBS interview, the integrity of the chat room file was discussed and was said to have a tamper-proof device, technically a hash code verification, showing that the file had not been manipulated and could stand as circumstantial evidence to seek more evidence. Bang, an economics graduate of Seoul National University and a practicing lawyer, said of the chats, their conversation showed that there were not only sex crimes by celebrities, but also a cozy relationship between them and top police officers. And it is somewhere higher up than the Gangnam Police Precinct Chief. On Monday, March 11, due to possible police involvement, the Commission, a watchdog agency, turned the records over to the Supreme Prosecutor's Office of the Republic of Korea, asking them to investigate the scandal instead of the police. Due to the new allegations of possible police misconduct, on March 14, Commissioner Min Gap-ryong of the Korean National Police Agency, KNPA, reported to the Ministry of Public Safety and Security at the National Assembly that a total of 126 agents will be assigned to investigate the nightclub Burning Sun, the assault at Club Arena, drug use, ties with the police, and allegations of brokering prostitution, filming and distributing illegal videos, among other things. On March 14, Seungri exited from the courthouse at around 6:15 a.m. on March 15, some 16 hours later, and he told reporters as he exited that he would be putting in a request to delay his mandatory military service later in the month. On May 7, SMPA requested arrest warrants to include pre-trial detention for Seungri and Yoo, and they appeared on May 14 hearings on charges of embezzling company funds and arranging indecent services for foreign investors, along with a new charge that Seungri had paid for indecent services himself. Seungri admitted that he received illicit services but denied all other allegations at the Seoul Central District Court hearing and was led to a holding cell in ropes to await the decision, which came later in the evening, when both arrest warrants were denied, with the court citing room for dispute over the alleged embezzlement and said the possibility of destroying evidence was slim. SMPA referred Seungri's case to prosecutors on June 25 with charges related to 1.1 billion won or $951,000 in embezzlement, destruction of evidence, violation of laws on sex trade, sexual crimes, and food hygiene. Allegations included procuring prostitutes for himself and for others from Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Japan from December 2015 to January 2016. His business partner Yoo was also referred to prosecutors for procuring prostitutes. Yoon was indicted on October 29 on charges of bribery, obstruction of business, and concealing evidence, among others, related to allegations of attempting to cover up illegalities at the Burning Sun and other businesses run by Seungri and Yoo. Yoon was also alleged to have received unlisted stocks from businessman Jung in relation to the case, while Jung is suspected of being tied to illicit financial transaction in the separate case against ex-Justice Minister Cho. On August 12, Seungri was sentenced to a 3-year prison term, a fine of 1.15 billion won or $990,000, and immediate detention. The 9 charges were prostitution mediation in violation of Act on Punishment of Arrangement of Commercial Sex Acts, etc., embezzlement, overseas gambling, procuring prostitution service, violation of Foreign Exchange Transaction Act, violation of Food Sanitation Act, violation of Act on Special Cases Concerning the Punishment, etc., of sexual crimes, violation of an Act of Aggravated Punishment, etc., of specific economic crimes, and mobilizing gang to threaten people. The total embezzlement amount was 528 million won, around $455,000. The Las Vegas gambling amount between December 2013 to August 2017 was 2.2 billion won, around $2 million, and the period of procuring prostitutes for foreign investors from Taiwan, Japan, Hong Kong, and other countries was between December 2015 to January 2016. Appeals were filed by Seungri and the military prosecution on August 19 and 25 respectively. On January 27, 2002, a military appeals court reduced Seungri's 3-year prison sentence by half to 1 year and 6 months, and imposed a smaller fine based on his admission of guilt and reflection on all 9 charges. Seungri's military imprisonment at the time was calculated to end after another 13 months. This sentence was upheld by the Supreme Court of Korea on May 26, 2022, whereupon Seungri was discharged from military and transferred to a civilian prison to serve the remainder of his term. The scandal added to ongoing discussions of women's issue in South Korea, gender inequality, the budding Me Too movement in South Korea, feminism, molka, prostitution, and the K-pop industry's attitude towards women. South Korea's #MeToo movement began in January 2018 and was followed by a student's #SchoolMeToo, which became the most tweeted social issue in South Korea in 2018, followed by feminism, then molka, the abbreviation for spy cameras that are hidden in places such as public bathrooms, and for the explicit videos later posted on explicit sites. In July 2018, thousands marched in Seoul against spy cameras, and the government responded by hiring workers to monitor public bathrooms, but activists criticized a general dismissive attitude towards the crimes, citing deeply rooted gender inequality and misogyny in the country. Tell us what you think on this video in the comments. To support brainy theories and our content, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.